Okay, let's talk about block voting. First though, let's put something that's really trivial, but that also seems to appeal to so many of my fellow English teachers and grammar fans. The spelling of block vote. Yes, we know that when one refers to a block of voters, it is spelled without the K. However, knowing that we would receive criticism either way, we chose to make a play on words. We are a block of voters, without the K, blocking, with the K, those who would harm Texas public education. So, there you have it. An intentional misspelling to garner attention to the effort, a little similar to Apple purposefully using incorrect grammar with think different. Now that we're done with that, let's talk about what block voting means. There are over 1.2 million TRS members in the state of Texas. Notice I didn't say teachers, I said members. That group includes pretty much anyone who works in public schools, so there are a lot more than teachers in that group. When you add in the parents and community members who support public schools as well, the number becomes much bigger. The thought process is that if the legislature won't do what is needed to assist public schools, then those kind of numbers should be able to assist legislators right out of office. However, to do that, we have to unite, and that's not always easy. In fact, when it comes to public education, the state has literally been able to ignore our votes because they know we become fragmented over other non-educational issues. We create unity in a couple of ways. First, every member has a say in what a rating of a candidate is. Candidates are rated as friendly, neutral, or unfriendly, and then we vote for the highest rated candidate regardless of party. That's hard sometimes, as it means that we may end up voting for someone for whom we would never otherwise vote because of other, usually federal issues. We sometimes even end up crossing over and voting in a primary in which we would have never voted. All of this brings us to the second way we create unity. We don't deal with federal issues. Our members are not committing to a party or anything else. We are simply committing to uniting on state-level candidates because that's where the lion's share of the power in public education is elected. Members are more than free to vote any way they wish on local and federal levels and are encouraged to. I'm sure my conservative views would not parallel at least half of our membership, but because we are only concerned with public education, we can find that common thread which unites us. As to those federal issues, let's be frank. Constitutional issues like abortion, gun control, etc. are controlled by the federal legislature. For example, Governor Perry was the most aggressive pro-life governor in our state's history. Yet every measure he attempted was slapped down by the Supreme Court or by a federal district court. We are focusing on hiring for the job description. It may make one feel validated to hire someone who agrees with them on federal issues, but voting for a state legislator based on federal issues like abortion or gun control is a bit like voting for a city councilman based on his or her platform on national defense. In the end, state government is about schools, prisons, roads, utilities, and the taxes to run those things. If a candidate is showing flashy objects like federal issues for their platform, it just means they have nothing to offer with the real job at hand. That's block voting in a nutshell. If you want to know the process of how we come up with the ratings and how you can be a part of the ratings process, I encourage you to go to TexansForPublicEducation.com and click on the link entitled T4PE 101. You will find all the detail you would ever want on how that process works, as it's too long for a 3 to 5 minute video. Thanks again for checking us out. And for those of you who have chosen to fight alongside us, you have our sincere gratitude. Let's make the Texas legislature a positive place for Texas public schools. See you at the next episode.